All right, what's going on, everybody? Adam B from Substream Music Press and AdamsWorldBlog.com, right here with Kelsey.
Hi.
Now less chaotic.
Yeah, it's a little less chaotic in my life. I lost the chaos.
Lost the chaos and went to this sort of dance pop sound.
Yeah.
Now I know last year at Warped Tour with the chaos, you covered a Kesha song.
Yes.
Did that spark the want to change, or was the change always there?
The change was always there for me. I always wanted to do pop music. My band was kind of a way for me to like cut my teeth on the road and like get used to touring and being in a band, and then I just decided that's really what I wanted to do. But it's funny you should mention the Kesha song, because us covering that really kind of pushed the issue for me, and that's what happened.
Now, are you still cool with the former bandmates, or are they cursing you out with singing for nickels?
Well, at first it was a little rough. They had been with me a while, and they were good friends of mine. But now we actually are talking again, and everything's great, and we talk a lot, and everyone's doing really well. I mean, everyone's happy, and everything kind of happens for a reason, and here we are, and everyone's great. We're good friends still.
Cool, that's good.
Yeah.
They seem like good people.
They're awesome people.
Now, when I listen to the EP, Revolution Summer, I kind of get this early 90s dance vibe. Now, is that era a big influence for you, or am I crazy?
No, you're actually spot on. I'm super into Ghost Town DJs, like NOJ, like any of that 90s dance. Like I'm super into that stuff, and that's kind of I'm only 22. That's kind of like my era, So you were spot on, actually.
22. You were doing this tour when you were like, what, 18?
I started my first Warped Tour when I was 18 years old.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
You saw things.
I did. I saw plenty of things. I'm still seeing things.
You lost your innocence
I
very,
did.
very early
very
on the
quick.
tours. Yeah. Now, you're giving away the EP.
Yes.
How many did you press up, and how many as of July 23rd, which is today? Do you
Oh my gosh, I'd have to get my records out, but I know for this tour specifically, I pressed 5,000. We're on 21 dates. I think that's roughly like 200 something a day. So we've been doing 200 a day, which is so cool. I really wanted to get my record out. I thought, my fans had supported me. It's expensive to get into Warped Tour. It's expensive to buy water here. It's expensive to come to this tour. I wanted to give everybody a little something to take home with them.
Especially expensive per day.
It's very expensive.
Yeah. Now, what are the advantages of a CD rather than like a download card or something? Sending people to a website. I'm kind of throwback. Like if I could give people a vinyl record, I'd do that. I just think it's nice to have something tangible that you can. And I'm like a kind of a technophobe. Like I don't love social media. I don't love doing that stuff. Like a CD is so cool, Now I'm gonna put you on blast. Now you don't love technology, but how often have we spoken on Twitter in the past
so
week?
much. I mean, you have to. Like, for a while I didn't even have a Twitter, but now I'm like, you gotta have a damn Twitter. So.
Yep. And you're good at it.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Now, have the fans accepted your change in sound, or is this a whole new fan base altogether?
I've actually kept a lot of my fan base from Kelsey and the Chaos, and I've had a number of people come up to me saying, I love this, I wasn't sure I was gonna love it, and now I love it more than Kelsey and the Chaos. They're like, it's so much more fun, it's exciting. So, I'm sure I've lost some people, but by and large, I'd say people are into it, and I'm getting a lot of new fans too.
And I know last year when you spoke, you told me you had some problems booking shows in the city because of the average age of your fan base.
Yeah.
Is it a lot easier to book shows in the city, or
it is because you can play clubs now a lot easier, and I've seen, believe it or not, an older crowd kind of coming to our sets. I like it.
Older people dance.
Older people love to dance. Who doesn't like to dance?
Sometimes they dance funny.
Yes, they do.
Now, you're working with hip hop acts.
Yes.
True Fam, DJ Be Real.
Yes.
How'd you all link up, and where's your hip hop influence come from?
Well, I'm like a secret hip hop addict. My brother is a little older than me. I grew up listening to Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Wu-Tang. Like I just grew up listening to that stuff. So it's actually I'm living out like a little childhood fantasy here. I linked up with them online. Through the social media
So
thing.
once again, technophobe linked up with them online.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not going to let you go through this interview without talking about your driving skills.
My driving skills.
What's this about you taking out a bush in your Dodge Ram tour van?
Okay, well, we have a little a Dodge Ram diesel truck that we're pulling the stage with, and I love off-roading. I'm like a boy. Like I am a boy. Like I love to do things, like I beg my manager, Zach, let me drive that frickin' thing through the bush. So I did it. And I love doing it. And I'd do it again.
Are you usually a terror on wheels?
I'm the worst driver in the world.
Now, finally.
Yes.
I know last year you took a little bit of, was it last year or before? Well, you took umbrage at Millionaires being on the tour. Are you cool now that you kind of have a dance sound, or is it highly unlikely we'll ever see you on a flyer with Millionaires?
I would never play. I mean, I would never play a show with them. I even though it's music, I wouldn't even categorize it the same way. Like, I mean, I just don't. I never respected what they were doing. So that's just an honest.
Shout out your Twitter. Shout out everything you need to shout out right now.
Okay. I'm Kelsey from New York City. You can find me on twitter.com/Kelsey, KELSEY_official, facebook.com/Kelsey, KELSEY, again, official. And that is it.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we can't really hug it out from here because
we can totally hug it out.
All right, there we go. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you doing that.